All right, just get comfy here. Does the dog want to get comfy with me? This is gonna be just a nice chill, hang out, unboxing video. We're gonna chat. That's what it's gonna be. I have 4 absolutely stunning Monster High dolls here, sent to me by Dollman 8829. We're just gonna open them up, take a look at some of the details, and hang out, talk. I just wanna have a nice chill day before I start my job next week, because then I go into the theater forever, and you'll only see me once a week for probably about a month, which is very sad. No time like the present. I'm gonna start with the G3 because she's the odd man out here, and we're just gonna get right into her. It's so funny because, you know, I went from having no work and being stressed out about it to then somehow achieving the perfect work-life balance, which this last week was like ideal. I had 3 8-hour stitching calls, which my body didn't understand because all of my PT thus far has been movement-based because my job is generally movement-based, and stitching you just sit in a chair for 8 hours a day, and my back didn't understand what to do. It didn't understand what was going on. I was also on like a course of steroids for this sinus thing, which clearly still isn't cleared up because you can hear it. And I crashed off the steroids yesterday, and it was like Space Cadet all day long. But I did meet this girl. We worked together yesterday, and we worked a couple of other days together. You know, like when you meet a person, you're like, oh, we just get each other. That was this girl. We had such a good time yesterday. Both of us were kind of like, we were just like 2 unmasked girls at work, and it was so cute and so fun. Like, honestly, it was, even though like I felt incapable of doing anything at a reasonable pace, it was still a fun day. And we got all the work done, so it worked out in the end, right? It was a 4-day work week, which is all work weeks should be. And I made plenty of money, and I loved it. And I got to do like a variety of different things, which also like in theater is touch and go. You know, usually it's the same thing every day. It gets real monotonous. And I was like, wow, this is what life could be. Just living in a different world. So that was fun. It was a nice time. It's so sad because I kind of liked working there, and like as soon as I started working there, I got the full-time offer. My full-time job is a limited run, so there's a chance I could go back there when I'm finished. It's always nice to have a place to go back to, honestly. And they seem to like me. I don't know. This is gonna be all day. I'm insecure, so I just assume everybody's gonna hate me immediately. But the bosses seem to enjoy me and enjoy my work, so that's good. This is her pet. It's cute as fuck. Look at its face. I like its mustache. It's precious. That's one of the cuter ones in my opinion. I usually throw these in my closet, and then like sometimes if you buy something for me from Mercari, I'll like chuck one in the box, you know? It's like I can only have so much stuff, and unless I'm like really connected to the pet, it can't stay in my collection. Here's her backpack. It's pretty cute. It's got different colored straps from the bag itself. It could definitely use some painted detail though, but that's like kind of true of all G3 Monster High stuff. You know, she's a nice doll and a little bit of a craft project, but I feel like that's fine. She is designing. That's actually a cute accessory. I really like that. There's a few things to talk about here, doll related. I kept like plugging that like AliExpress order that I had made that I was really excited about, and it like never left China, and I ended up getting my money back for it, and then went to go like replace the order maybe with a different store, and they didn't have the stuff. So I ended up replacing the order with a store that technically had a different name but was suspiciously similar to the first one. So I don't know if it's gonna show up. I bought the Shan Shan Princess Molly sculpt in the blonde hair. They no longer had it. It was like a whole thing. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know if it's gonna come, so I'm sorry if I got your hopes up for that. I don't know. Okay, that's a point of note. I'm pretty disappointed. The other thing to talk about is that there's like nothing going on in Dollland right now. It's like barren wasteland. There's nothing to buy and nothing to talk about. I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. I've bought everything I want to buy, which isn't much, honestly. Most of the dolls that I have purchased have been on pre-order. And so I bought probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 dolls, but none of them are here because they were all pre-orders. So I feel like it's gonna end up like heavy on dolls at some point. They'll probably all show up at the same time. Here's this. I did buy the new Defalusi, this doll. I got the black one. I saw her and like connected to her so immediately, and I realized it was because she reminds me of the main character in my screenplay. I love this. This doll is fashion to me. She looks like she's wearing Rick Owens. She's a little bit different, a little bit unique. She's a new face sculpt from Defalusi. I really also like the Defalusi body. I think that's super fun. So that's a doll that I just bought. Oh, I think she's so gorgeous. I like the other one too, but I didn't need both. And the one in black was my favorite. It's probably, because I bought a couple of Integrity dolls that I'm pretty excited about. I got the Fangboat Abby, who I'm really excited about, and I got this doll, this Defalucy doll. And I'm like, is she the one I'm the most excited about? I feel like right now she is, which is so crazy because I feel like Defalucy popped up out of nowhere, you know? Who was she? And now she's like making like incredibly high fashion looking dolls at a very reasonable price point too. They cost $85, but then the shipping is $20, which makes it kind of expensive. But I ended up with 4 extra work hours, so you know, it all evened itself out in the end. It was about $10 more than I wanted to pay, if I'm honest, but if I'm the most excited about that doll of any of the dolls, I guess it was worth it, right? She's got this miniature little dress stand, but I love that it has her tail on it. That is such a cute detail. I know that most of you don't come here for like Labubu and Pop Mart, but if you happen to be a Labubu and Pop Mart fan, I made some realizations about myself. She's got a yogurt drink. I was having a really hard time picking a second My Little Pony Skull Panda, and I don't know why that is, and I ended up buying one, and of course, I wanted a blind one, because I was like, I don't know which other one I want, and of course it was a duplicate. I sold her. She's gone, she's off to her new home, and she's the best one, Applejack. Applejack is the best My Little Pony of all time. And you can let me know in the comment section below if you don't agree with me, but you're wrong if you don't agree with me. So, but then I realized the problem, the reason why I couldn't pick a second one was because I really wanted all of them. So I decided to complete the My Little Pony Skull Panda collection over time. Got a couple of those. Then also, can't get this little eye coffin out, but then also the new Labubu Sanrio collab came out, and this is another one. Gonna have to collect them all over time because they're so fucking cute. Have you seen them? They're like adorable ass little Labubus dressed in Sanrio costumes. I mean, those are two fandoms that were meant to be together. Look at how cute they are. I did end up with 2 of those too. Maybe I'll just do like a Pop Mart video where I show all that stuff off, or like do a box opening or something. I'm not sure. I won't spoil the surprise, but I got a couple of those as well. Here's her eye coffin. We also had beautiful weather for like 3 days, and I like came back to life for 3 days and then immediately fell back asleep as soon as it was over. But I went to go wear this Juicy Couture jumpsuit because I feel like the weather is perfect for it, that I got at Marshall's for $40, by the way. The shirt that I usually wear with it is my favorite shirt. I got my lobotomy done at Toyotathon shirt. I have no idea where it is. I lost my favorite fucking shirt, which was so upsetting. I was like, where could it even be? It might be at my house in Massachusetts because I think I may have left some laundry there maybe, because I'm also missing like a lot of white socks. So I was like, I need to repurchase that shirt or like get one similar. So I went on to, I think it's called Cherry Kitten. They do just like dorky little graphic tees. And I also found this shirt. Look at it. It's in Bratz font, but it says Rats and has a rat on it. Like, are you kidding? That's so for me. So I got that one too. I haven't bought myself any new clothes in a really long time because I spend all my money on dolls and also doll clothes. Normal, totally normal stuff for an adult woman. Ooh. I was gonna tell strikes again. But yeah, those are the main things going on here. This hair looks so bad. That's fine, I'll just redo it. It's very pretty though, the color. But it didn't used to come out of the box like this, right? Like you used to like pull the doll out of the box and it like didn't have terrible hair. Or maybe I just didn't know it. No, I wouldn't notice that. That's fine. I think I can recreate this hairstyle. It might take me 7 years, but I'll be able to do it. Okay, let's take a look at her a little bit. She's so pretty. We've seen her before, so we don't need to go into that much detail. But I love the hair blend on this one. The light purple in the front, dark purple on top, and the green under. Gorgeous. And is there like pink in there too? No, that's just more light purple. That's a really pretty hair blend. It reminds me kind of like of the 80s. I love that. Her face is so gorgeous. Look at the makeup on it. So pretty to me. And I love the color combination with her green skin. So pretty. And Jinafire was a doll in G1 that I did not connect with at all. I did not like her. And I love her in G3 so much. I feel like she's gotten a total glow up. And I was just talking with my friend about this actually, about Monster High dolls and stuff. I don't collect G1. And I've said it was because I don't love the body, which is true, but it's really because I can't get involved because it will never stop. I realized my like preference for G1 dolls are the ones with like the really angular faces. Like I really like the face molds with a lot of detail, and she just didn't have that in G1, but this face has a lovely dimension and a lovely shape and I love it so much. Who were your favorite G1 characters versus G3 characters? I'm super interested. I'm gonna tell you mine right now. My favorite G1 characters were Gulia and Cleo because I liked the shape of the faces, and when I was sort of picking them up, I was buying them to customize, and I liked painting those faces the most. The other one I really loved was Spectra, because she had like really angular bone structure and kind of a different shaped face than some of the other dolls. And I feel like her first doll in G3 had sort of a more squatty face, but you probably saw and heard the drama about dripped in plastic. The Spectra from the New Buried Secrets, that all that stupid drama came from, she looks so good to me because I feel like her face looks more G1-ish, you know what I mean? It's like longer and sort of like more ghostly and wider, and I really like that about her. And the same with the Twyla from that series. I really like those dolls, you guys. And it's like I said, I wasn't gonna buy anymore because I can't stand, it's not that I can't stand the body, I think it's one of the better non-articulated bodies, but Monster High are just meant to be an unarticulated body, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? You get it. But anyway, let's talk about my other favorites. Draculaura is my favorite in G3, which I know is super basic of me, but she is a witch and a vampire, and those are some of my favorite things. And she also has like a gothic kawaii style, which is also one of my favorite things. So she's probably my favorite in G3. I don't care for her at all in G1. Her face is like too soft for me. I feel like she needs a little bit of edge. And I've gone on and on about how I don't like G1 Frankie. I was like, I hate her, I don't like her, she's not my favorite. But it's G3 Frankie that I don't like, because I have one right here and look at how beautiful she is. Like, are you kidding me? With G3 Frankie, they have like two distinct styles, I feel like. There's like one style where their face looks sort of, I don't know, it's the screening style. The eyes are bigger and sort of like more angular, and then there's another one where their eyes are smaller and sort of like more fierce, and I really love the fierce one and really hate the other one. Which is crazy because it's the same doll. I don't know. Yeah, I also love Cleo G3. Cleo is definitely one of my favorites. And I'm so excited, so excited. I know I've said this before, for the new Monster High G3 Ghoulia. Like, are you kidding? Are you? The campy brain helmet, the pants, she is for me, and I can't wait for that doll to come out. And you know what? We didn't discuss her, but Abby is also like really top in both series for me. So definitely let me know in the comment section down below, like your G1 preferences and how they differ from your G3 preferences. That's a super fun conversation for me because it's like so interesting to me. Like the evolution of dolls over time and like how they change with style and everything. It's just such a fun thing to think about, you know? Anyway, let's get back to her. I love the Chinese flair of her outfit for her Chinese heritage, but I also feel like it has like a very like modern schoolgirl kind of vibe. I love the combo of that. I think that's really unique and fun. Here's the shirt underneath. It's got the foil that they like to do. It's a simple little shirt. Is it a tube top? No, it has a string around the neck, so it's a halter. This little thing definitely for me could use some painted detail. I can do it myself. It's no worries if not. The stitching detail on the jacket is gold metallic. I just raved about that on a Bratz doll. I think that's fun. We've got some trim detail on the cuffs here, which is nice. I like the shape of this jacket. I think it's really cute. The cropped shape with the sort of like lifted up shoulder. It's cutie. She's got this cute little belt with some painted detail on it. I like the dangle, the drop dangle. The purple sort of pleated schoolgirl shirt, but with this sort of brocade print in it. That's really stunning. It gives like a lot of texture. I was talking about this too. I feel like a lot of Mattel dolls in general sort of lack texture in the clothing. Monster High does it much better than Barbie does. Barbie is so flat looking, and I'm like a texture girl, you know what I mean? I love to have a sensory experience when I touch my doll, and like just looking at that, do you see what I mean? Like there's like this shiny texture, there's this flatter texture but with the foil over it, and then the skirt has like tons of texture and dimension to it. It's just like gives the doll so much more life and so much more personality. Like I love that. And while Monster High does a pretty good job of it, I feel like Barbie, she don't, and she used to. There used to be textures and there just aren't anymore, and it's sad. But you're beautiful and I love you. I love the legs. I love the gold bottom with the scales, and I love that it carries up to the knees. And this is what they're doing with Laguna now, right? Which I feel like is better because the paint always chipped off of Laguna in like a scratchy weird way. I feel like it's more functional, even though maybe it's not as cool. Like, I don't know. I like these legs. But these boots, look at all the painted detail on those. Those are fucking awesome. I like them. I feel like the object heel is also pretty stunning. I love that she has the gold hands too. Definitely could use some painted nails though. Like a green, like pointy nail would be stunning on her. Did I mention the earrings on her beautiful little gold ears? She's got two on there, one dangle on there. I love the mismatched earrings too. These are like the little details of Monster High that I really appreciate, and I wish that we could get some of like that vibe on Barbie, you know what I mean? I'm a Barbie collector, you know? I started out as a Barbie collector, and it's just sad to me that I like don't connect with her anymore, and I want her to be good again. And so every time I see like even other dolls from Mattel, I'm like, they can do it. Why won't they do it with Barbie? I don't know. But she is an absolute goddess, and I love her so much, and I'm so happy to have her in my collection. Thank you, Dollman. I'm gonna go with Frankie next. Are there any? I mean, there's the Wonder Woman doll from Mattel is coming out. I'm not gonna get her. Like, I'm not connected to Wonder Woman like that. I'm really trying to not impulse buy, you know? It's just so easy for me to impulse buy. I fall in love with everything as soon as it's in my hands. Like, if it has a face, I'm like in love with it. So like, I'll love her if I got her, but I don't need her, you know what I mean? I'm really trying to curate beauty. I'm really excited to have her. She, I think, is like the coolest one in the black and white scale because she's giving Bride of Frankenstein. And I am gendering her correctly, right? Because in G1, she went by she, her pronouns. Please correct me in the comment section down below if I am wrong. This is gonna open a whole freaking can of worms for me, man. No, I just can't look. That's the thing. I like love to troll Mercari looking for like old Bratz dolls that I also don't buy because it's gonna open a can of worms. The same thing will happen with Monster High. And there just isn't the space, you know what I mean? Like if they come to me in a way that is easy, like if I was estate sailing or if I was in a thrift store and they were there and I could just pick it up, fine, but I can't like go searching for them, you know what I mean? Here's the stand, really light base. This isn't the best kind of stand, but Mattel does shit stands anyway. Mattel might do shit stands, but at least it's a stand, you know what I mean? I'm just grateful to have it. Will it break? Yeah, but at least it's a stand. Also, this is that more malleable plastic that I was talking about recently. Like, I wish Barbie would use this because it's cheaper and shittier, but it will break less easily because it has some like give to it, you know? Here is her little dog. I can't remember the dog's name. I can't remember half the people I know's names, so don't take it personally, buddy. He's so freaking cute. I love the design of this. I feel like I liked the pets better in G1, if I'm honest, because they were a little less cutie pop and a little more like badass. I don't know. And that was like the thing about Monster High when it came out and why it was so exciting, because like they were a little more badass than other dolls on the market, edgier if you will. And I feel like this like really sells the message. I love you. You're gonna get displayed with Frankie because I love you that much. There's only one other pet I think I have displayed, and it's Drax, pet whose name I also can't remember because he's canonical in G3. I wonder what's going on that they have to honk like that. Are people just douchebags? The other thing I'm seeing here that I'm absolutely like loving about this doll is how long her hair is. We've got this little card, cute. I like the artwork style. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at how good her hair looks. It looks perfect. I mean, it's like a little dented, but from the box, but why does this one look so nice and this one looks like this? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know what happened. 'Cause look, oh God, it's so beautiful. I love the hair blend. Look how pretty it is. The black and the white with just a little bit of blue. And it feels so good, soft. There's no product in it at all. Let me cut these tea ties out. You know what it is? Like, I just don't feel like this feels sturdy because it's so slim and thin. And that's probably like not even like an accurate statement. It's just like the way it feels in my hands. I like maybe a sturdier doll, but there ain't no denying. Monster High led a revolution in the doll world. We like edgier dolls. The innovation with the articulation too. Like every doll was fully articulated. The hands popping off. That was like a new feature with Monster High, wasn't it? I'm sure other doll companies were doing it, but not at Playline, right? And the sculpting is so beautiful too. Like, look at the detail even in the hand. It's really pretty. Sometimes you just like forget, you know, because it's like been that way. And all of a sudden you're like really looking at something and it feels like the first time and it's like exciting again. Oh man, I cannot even tell you like how bad I felt yesterday. I go on steroids like twice a year because my sinuses get inflamed and I start to have like asthma symptoms. And I just don't remember it ever being that hard to come off of them. Like I felt so bad yesterday, like so tired, so unfocused, couldn't think, couldn't see straight. Every task took me double the time. It's crazy, right? Oh my gosh, I'm just loving petting her. She's so gorgeous. Okay, let's have a look at her little freaking details. She's so stunning. Okay, I ranting and raving about the hair. It's in a simple hairstyle, half up, half down, but I love the way the little piece in the front pulls back. I love the streaks in it. That's really gorgeous to me. And I'm loving her in grayscale too. She's got the grayscale skin, some very placed in time little early 2000s eyebrows here. The makeup look, simple and of the period. I love the mismatched eyes. I also like in G3 that they sort of like exaggerated the mismatched eyes. I like that a lot too. I feel like these are a little more subtle. Of course, she's got her stitches there, a beautiful black lip. I love Frankie with a dark lip. And then we've got some cute little Skullector earrings here in white and silver. Her neck stitches. This is gone, right? This like sculpted thing on the neck. That was something I always liked about Frankie. It's a good detail. And then the body, the clothes on the body. This is another thing that I feel like places these dolls in time, because this shape in clothing was very popular at the time, the really long torso and the sort of shorter leg. And I feel like the doll is like physically designed so that it matches the aesthetic of the time. So that's just like fun, you know what I mean? You're like, wow, back to my childhood. And by childhood, I mean college years. But like you'd go into Delia's and buy an outfit that made you look like this shape. I like this little plaid dress, so cute. It's got a little collar that's unfinished. It's not like the greatest, if I'm honest. Like it looks a little raggedy. She's got this really cute little tie detail. I love the polka dots on it. And then the little skullet. What are these called? Like tie clip. Oh, so cute. The little mesh sleeves. She's such a little baddie. Like, or like Hot Topic. You could buy this at Hot Topic. You know what I mean? She's a Hot Topic girly. I guess Hot Topic is gonna be one of the retailers for the Licca-chan dolls. There were like 2 random places and Hot Topic was one of them. I'm really excited about those too. They're supposed to be coming out in this country soon. Are you excited about Licca-chan dolls? I love Japanese dolls. And stay tuned if you also like Japanese dolls. But look at it. It's like one of my favorite little positions too. Just so cute, so cute, so cute. She's got a Hot Topic-y belt hanging low. It's got quite a bit of painted detail on it. It's just black and silver, of course, to match her color scheme. Like studs, lightning bolts, chains, all the iconic pieces from the period. She does have a second layer to this dress. It is just a little mesh layer to help it stand out, which is cutie. And then a crotch strap. Again, Monster High always, well, not always, but a lot of the time does do crotch straps. Why doesn't Barbie? Somebody tell me why. It's just so weird. The discrepancy in doll brands from even the same company. Her legs look like they're 2 different lengths, like one knee is higher than the other. Fun. There's all the beautiful painted stitches. And then these fucking shoes. Remember these from the period, you guys? A Mary Jane, black and white, of course, to go with her color scheme. They're like sculpted and painted, which was one of the things about, you know, Monster High shoes that was also very unique at the time. Always a lot of detailed sculpting. I'm like obsessed with her. She's gonna go sit on my nightstand and I want to just do this because this hair is giving me life. The hair is bringing me back to life. Gorgeous. Thank you, Dollman. It's a little lightweight, the stand, but the doll is so lightweight that it feels like it's gonna be fine. Okay, let's move on to this absolute goddess. This is the one I didn't even know existed, and I'm like so obsessed with her, oh my god. Like I love a retro girly, and this is a retro girly. This is Outta Fright Operetta, everyone. I was like just getting back into doll collecting at the time this doll came out. She came out in 2024. I took a break for a while because of probably just depression, really. And then I got back into BJD collecting. I like made a ton of money on a show I was working on, and I bought 2 BJDs, and that got me back into doll collecting again. And then I started, you know, perusing, trolling the internet, and I think it was like ex Canadensis. Like I started watching her content and was just like so enthralled with the fashion doll world again that it got me back into it. Ex Canadensis. I love her. I love her content. She's also a lovely person, and she's even funnier in person than she is on the internet, which, you know, I'm here for. I feel like the packaging a couple years ago was simpler and I almost kind of like it better. The extravagant packaging for some dolls is like really cool and fun. And I know some collectors like to keep their dolls in box, but sometimes it's just like nicer when it's like sleek and streamlined and simple and you can just spend more money on the actual product itself. You know what I mean? Like I think this packaging is exactly right for this doll. We've got a COA here, thick paper. That's the other thing, man. Like, why does Monster High get this like thick textured cardstock for their COAs? And then Barbie gets like a literal piece of paper. Why doesn't Mattel care about Barbie? That's their freaking bread and butter. That's what they were built on. Here we've got stand base and Sam's clip. Same exact one as Frankie, except it's in red. I have a headache too, man. Is it sinus? Is it just like coming off the steroids headache? Oh, you know what? No, it's tension. I have a tension headache because I've been sitting like this for 3 days. I've been sitting for 24 hours in 3 days, which, you know, I spent like the last year and a half in PT, but it was all movement based. I don't know how to sit. I also like don't see well anymore. The aging process is happening to us all, but it's happening quickly to me right now. And it's just like, I have to like hold this stuff this close to my face to see it. It's the mini stitches. When they're very small, it's very hard to see. Quite literally living up to my name at work. Okay, this came right off of her little freaking guitar bag. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Another brand that doesn't know how to build a guitar, because we do have 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's not a guitar. Well, it's an instrument with 5 strings and only 3 tuning pegs. I don't know why that bothers me so much. Like, it's not that big of a deal as a doll, you know? But it just, like, bothers me. This looks like it opens, does it? I feel like it does, but I can't do it. Oh, yes. There we go. You could put, like, one thing in there. Cute. We've got tea ties in the skirt. Dripped in plastic just popped up. What do you guys think about that whole situation that happened? I mean, the reality is that they live closer to the manufacturers. So reasonably, Australia would get the dolls before other countries. Like, that makes sense to me. I feel like people don't like that they get the dolls so early, so they're like jealous and mean. And also like the sense of entitlement that people like expect for Sean and Stefan to take their own time to document every single little detail of the doll and then put that out on social media super fast. I don't think people understand how long it takes to make content. It takes quite a bit of time. And if you're spending all that time on something and getting very little compensation, it should be fun. It should be a fun experience. You should be having a good time. That's the reason you would do it if you're not getting any real compensation for it. So like for people to go out there and be like, you're not moving fast enough. I want to see this. I want to see that. First of all, that's gross. But then there was like another layer to the whole thing that was more disturbing to me than just like nasty, selfish, entitled people, which was the part that I at first just like couldn't understand, but then like they posted something and I came to understand, and that stuff is fucked up. And people need to just worry about their own stuff and not worry so much about other people's stuff. Like, Sean and Stefan are a lovely couple who have a family, they have lives, they love dolls, and they relate to each other through the dolls, and I just think it's so fun to watch that, and I think it's so beautiful. And I think that if you don't like that, you should just go away and shut the fuck up, okay? So that's my opinion on the dripped in plastic drama. It just like pisses me off, you know? Cause like, doll collecting is meant to be fun. It's meant to be an escape from reality. And there's just really no reason to have any negativity in it unless we all can agree that a product is garbage and they're trying to charge us too much money for it, which is something that we can all relate to. But also those Buried Secrets dolls look so good, man. I don't know what it is about the Buried Secrets. Every time they make them, I like love the Draculaura so much. I don't know why. They screen them so cute, and I love this one's hair blend. This photo is from Dripped in Plastic, by the way. I mean, I like them all. I won't be getting them all. I might not get any of them, but I just want to say that I think these are a really good series. And thank you so much to Dripped in Plastic, who spent their time making these posts for us so we could see these dolls. Okay? Say thank you. We're grateful for the time that you spend on doing this for us. I can't get this last tea tie out. The bane of my existence. Like, look at that. Isn't it cute? I feel like it's simple. Sure, am I gonna throw that into the recycling bin? Yes. But it's just like a little simple thing that just like elevates a simple box design. And I appreciate that. We've got this hair. It really needs something. Maybe if we fluff it a little. I just don't want to ruin her little victory roll there because it's so cute. She's so gorgeous. I don't think enough about Operetta because she's like not in my purview because she doesn't exist in G3, and I'd really like to see her in G3 because I think that could be really fun, you know? But she's got such a cutie little vintage style, which we know. I'm a vintage girly. I love a vintage moment. She's music themed. She's going right up into the music themed display as soon as I finish here, okay? I'm pretty sure I can get her with the other two Monster Highs, and I think that's gonna be a perfect place for her, and I'd love to see her in every video. So that's perfect and lovely and wonderful. Fucking scarf. Okay, let's take a look at her details. She's like a little bit older. I feel like we haven't thought about her in a while, so it's a nice refresher. She's got beautiful like fire red hair. I love this color. I think it looks so good with the purple. There was also at the time period that like purple and red brand that was really popular. So I feel like, again, we've got like sort of like a nod to the time period, which is so nice. The hair has like a nice wave pattern. I feel like when I wash this, it's gonna be really pretty. When am I gonna get to that? God only knows. She got a couple little black streaks in there. Pretty fun, love. The crowning glory, I feel like, of the entire doll though for me is this giant bow with this spider on it. First of all, it's camp. Second of all, it's like a little creepy. And it's just so cute to me. I'm obsessed with that piece so much. And wait, look closely. The spider also has a vintage hairstyle. Like, the details. Are you fucking kidding? That's the cutest shit I've ever fucking seen. You're perfect and I love you. And this is a face, like when I'm talking about like the detail of the G1 Monster High face that I feel like you can really see. Like, see how angular she is? And the eye mold is like sculpted in. I feel like they almost, like they're high schoolers, right? They're Monster High, but I feel like they have like a very mature look to them, which is something that like you don't see often in dolls. I feel like dolls tend to look sort of young, and that's what I like about them, and those are like the ones I gravitate to more, the ones that look more mature. And I feel like that mature face shape is really good for a vintage style doll. She's got this like monocle that's like a heart. It's so precious. I love it so much. It's got this little spider web detail there. Like, that's so fucking cool. Of course, one of the shining glories of an Operetta doll is the sculpting in the face. I love that. I think it's so pretty. She's got some hoopy doopy little earrings here. They're white. They've got some dice on them and of course a skullet. A nice mold, I like. But look at the makeup on her too. So pretty. The green. She got purple eyes to go with her purple skin. She got them thick 50s eyebrows. I used to do my eyebrows like that back in the day. Red lip, iconic of the period, and then I love her little beauty mark. Oh, I just can't get over how pretty she is. How like interesting, you know? That was the thing with G1 Monster High dolls. We'd never seen anything like it. It was interesting and new and exciting. Let's take a look at her outfit. We've got a little scarf at the neck, like so simple, so effective, you know what I mean? Like it's a piece of fabric tied around her neck, but it just like says a lot. Love that. This dress though, this fucking dress, okay. The little slinky underbit is so precious. It's got a faux leather patent detail up at the top, lovely. It's got a couple little studs, like as button details up there. The pattern is a mesh layer over another patterned fabric. Oh, really? Wow, that's fucking cool. And the pattern on the outer has spider webs on it. You can see the pattern underneath sort of ghosting through. Once again, tons of dimension. That just gives tons of dimension. It's just simple. Like, it's simple and effective. Like, if Barbie took their really gross, crappy clothes that they make with all the printed detail and then just layered something over it like this, like, it makes all the difference. And I don't think that's expensive. I'm pretty sure that would be pretty fucking cheap. We've got the overlayer here with like a domino print on the belt part. That piece does come off. And then she's just got that slinky dress on. She's great both ways, honestly. Oh my God, it's so precious. Let's have a look at this off because I feel like we can see the details a little bit better. It's got records all over it. So she's got sock hop vibes, but there's also little skullets in there. And the skullet, is it wearing a freaking monocle? I don't know. This stuff is cheap but I like really like it. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it's texture because it gives like another dimension to looks when they use it. Like, I just feel like if you are creative, which you should be if you're working at a doll company, you can make cheap shit and make it look exciting. Do you know what I mean? Through design. That's where there's a missing piece, especially in Barbie. The bottom of the skirt has this little flounce in that vinyl material. The doll also features just some little black tights, and then the shoes, stunning. They've got pianos on them, treble clef as the heel, skullet as like the little nub at the bottom of the heel, so cute. They were just a simple sandal, very effective. Love that. You are so gorgeous to me. I like hate saying I have a favorite, but I feel like of the three I've opened so far, she is my favorite. She's just for me, you know, like the vintage vibes. With the camp. Vintage camp, I feel like, is the aesthetic that I am. What do you think? Is that accurate? She needs a limp wrist, for sure. Oh, and I didn't even mention her little black gloves. Like, are you kidding? She's like a little baddie. You're a baddie. I love you. And we do have one last doll to open in this video, and it is this absolute goddess, Corazon Marikit. We know I love a weirdo, and so I mean, I said it in the other video, I wanted her and it wasn't a good time because the Barbie Basics You Create kits came out and I got those instead. But now she's here in my collection thanks to Dollman 8829, and I couldn't be more excited to get her out of box. I like want to see how she can be displayed because I love that she's two parts, obviously. I love innovation and I love like things that like aren't traditionally done. And I feel like she's giving, you know. Why is this like, can somebody tell me why? Why are they trick bagging me with this box? What's the point of that? Is there a point? I feel like all I do is clean. I just cleaned my entire house, and in 3 days, I made it a mess again, and now there's more mess. I was not made to adult. I also like have a problem where I never put anything away. I do it when I sew too. Like, I just like leave everything out because I'm like, what if I need it again? And then I clean up the end. But unfortunately in life, there is no end. Like, there's no end of day. There is an end of day, but then like there'll be tomorrow and you'll just make a mess again, you know what I mean? Skullector cards are very thick on very nice cardstock, and they use expensive looking fancy metallic writing. Very nice. This is one of the pieces, like, it's so dumb. One of the pieces I'm like most excited about is to see the stand because I think that it will display her in two parts. It does have a much wider base than the traditional Monster High stand, so that's nice. What else is going on? There's like nothing going on in Dollland. I'm excited about Miley. I can't wait for her to come out. I will be getting Miley. But like, Barbie's not wowing me. I'm not excited about anything. Bratz, we've talked about her already. The goddess doll, want her, need her. I feel like it's a lull. It's before the spring season. We'll see what happens. Look, half of her body fell out. Loved that. That was so satisfying. Just like cut some tea ties and half of her body fell out of the box. Stunning. The color palette's so good. I love the pops of like yellow and green on it. Oh, the fan. Oh, she's so gorgeous. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the headpiece. It like blended in with the flowers in the box. Are you fucking kidding me? A lot of tea ties in this one. Not so many in the bottom half. Even this, like, it has like a little bat in the corner. Like the details. And we know I'm a details girly. I love the details. The wings. Oh, the wings. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so cool. What was the retail price on her? Like $50? Maybe a little bit more. I was back in, quote unquote, back in the day though. I feel like the price of everything has like literally skyrocketed recently. Like over the past 6 months. It's crazy. The amount of money I spend just on bills and like groceries, that's unsustainable. The tea tie is so close to the head. There's just like no way to get under there. Okay, goddess. So you're still attached. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna prep her for showing. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I put her together, she would be easier to dress. There's like nothing to grab onto. And we will see her put together, obviously. I'm not gonna leave her in two parts the whole time, even though she will be displayed that way. Put your hands back on, queen. Let's slap her together. She has like a freaking, okay, the details. Should have showed it off better. I could have probably shown it off better if I had done this without a shirt. But the peg to stick her in looks like a spine, okay? That's freaking cool. So it's a design element and a functional element. So stand base is bigger than normal. And then we've got 2 clips so we can display her body in 2 parts, should we so choose. She's got a beautiful fan. There's a thumb hole. There we go. She can hold that. That's cutie. Why are we screaming in the hallway? Midge. Bag. I love that color combination. It just looks so good. So let's have a look at her all put together. She does want to lean backwards, and I'm not sure, like the wings are heavy, so they're pulling on her. I feel like maybe like the engineering of that centerpiece, while it's like design-wise super cool, maybe needed to be a little bit sturdier, but it doesn't really bother me because I'm gonna put her in 2 parts to display her, so it's just like not gonna be an issue. You know what I mean? That's just a point of note. So, oh my God, the details are so good on her. Look at her freaking face. She's so pretty, okay? She's got some purple and black hair here, saran. It features some soft curls in it. Really pretty, I like the split. There's something about that looks really nice to me. Do you live in an apartment building? Do people like play in the hallways? Is that normal? Maybe I'm just not normal. And I don't play in the hallways, you know? So I know, I mean, I'm not normal, that's the thing. Because it's not like they're just walking through the hallway or like going to the elevator. It's like they're out there. What are they doing out there? What is there to do out there? They're not throwing trash out. She features this absolutely adorable headpiece. It's just so pretty to me. I love the translucent plastic on there with the black. The contrast is very nice. I really like that a lot. The face though, this is the part. It's so pretty. Like the mold is gorgeous. I love those thick, fat eyebrows, so pretty. I like that she has like red eyes. I think that's very stunning. Makeup is like relatively simple, but very effective. The other thing on the head are these earrings in this like fluorescent green. I love the color. They just like does something. It's a really unique color combination. I feel like kind of the colors shouldn't go together, but they do. And that like green really pops off of it and is really nice for me. But I love a unique color palette. Necklace, just simple, sort of translucent plastic, little dangles off of it. Maybe could use some painted detail, but it's fine. But the wings, bitch, look at these fucking wings. They're like a yellow, a sort of mustardy yellow shade. But this is fabric and it's got beautiful pink embroidery on it. Like that's the standout piece for freaking sure. Like that's such a unique feature. It looks so good. Like look. She has like a very sort of vintage vibe for me. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Like, look at her. I love the shape of these wings. They're like kind of menacing, but also kind of cute at the same time. They're like if grandma was mean. She did the embroidery, but she also has like a haunting side. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I'm getting from her. This top is so gorgeous. The fabric, it's like poly satin, which like generally isn't my favorite, but it looks like there's like a coating over the top of it that makes it extra shiny. Plus it has the foil checkered print with the hearts, and that checkered print is dripping in blood, which is iconic. And bringing back that sort of like granny aesthetic with the little lace, and I love the color of that lace, that sort of muted tone. The fringe gives her such beautiful movement, and I feel like with a doll like this with the 2 parts, that's like really cool, you know, because she's moving through the sky. Her outfit has movement. Absolutely. I can't get over you and your beauty. She features 2 bracelets in that fluorescent sort of yellow-green shade. And then we've got a pretty simple little skirt, but it has that same fabric as the top and tons of movement. I love that. I love it. I love it so much. And the shoes, featuring that fluorescent green and also the color from the wings. Absolutely precious object heel. Absolutely stunning. I love you so much. Let's try her on the stand in 2 parts. I'm gonna get the spacing right because I didn't like the spacing in the box I mentioned in the last video. Oh, I kind of wish the bottom one moved. It doesn't. Oh, shit. Oh, but this will. Wait. Fucking weird. I wish I could lift her feet up off the ground. Like, I guess I can kind of just tuck them under. I just think that it would look cool if she looked like she was actually flying, you know? And this stand, like, functionally works. Absolutely. Like, it does the job of holding the doll. Sort of. But I feel like putting it on a flat surface is where it needs to be because the parts are just gonna fall off. I feel like execution of stand maybe could have been a little better, but I do absolutely adore that the top piece moves. I could probably pose this doll all day on this stand and never get bored. Take your bag, queen. We're going shopping for skirts and tops. It's a little bit of a balancing act, but once you put her down, she'll be fine. Like, I'd love for her to, like, you know. I hate to pick favorites, but maybe it's her. Everybody's beautiful. Nobody feel bad. I just love a concept, I think. And she's conceptual. I love her. Thank you so much, Dollman. I'm so grateful to have her in my collection. She's just so pretty. So there they are. There's the 4 lovely ladies that we opened in this video today. I had a wonderful time. Just, you know, unbox, chill, and chat. That's my literal favorite thing to do. Hang out with me. And I had a great time, so I hope you did too. Of course, in the comment section below, let me know who was your favorite doll that we opened today. I really do think it has to be Corazon Marikit because she's just so unique and so interesting and so fun. Sorry everyone else, but I do love you all. Make sure to like, share, and hype the video. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe for more hilarious and amazing content just like this. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, check this one out right up here. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Goodbye.